Okay, hello. I'm going to do some analysis of a series of games I played recently with a consistent partner of mine in 2v2 Arena. Well, we play a lot of different arenas together, but um, today I'm going to be looking at a series of 2v games we played in a push for 2100 on my friend's alt lock account or alt lock character. So we're playing Demolock Hpriest.
Yeah, but I feel like just that blunt.
I apologize. The recordings didn't record my input, like my mic input. Just my partner's, just my partner speaking. So we won't be able to hear what I said during these games, sadly, unless you kind of hear it through the echo. But some crazy deep analysis. But anyways, we went for a push to 2100, and I thought I'd record our attempt here to see how we did. And I don't want to spoil it too much, but we did pretty well. So this is a session we did to get to 2100, and let's just go through the games here and analyze what we can. The purpose of this is to just practice and maybe teach some people a few things, and practice for myself mostly on analyzing and improving my own play. Okay, so let's go forward a bit.
With the Fell Lord, it's gonna swing hard, dude. On everything, yeah, on Holly just to make it cool. Yeah.
Okay, so just warming up a bit. As you can see, we buffed up. My Warlock partner puts his port down in here because I wonder if it picks up my mouse. Oh, it probably doesn't, huh? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm just going to assume my cursor is capturing because I think it did. It is. I think the setting is on.
I played 3 games. Actually, I played 3 games the other day with an unholy DK on my Warlock with Rolly. But
all right, so we're talking about like Fell Lord and I don't know, Cleave stuff, speculation on the next patch. But as you can see, it's just basic setup stuff here. But partner's got his pet out, Hellstones are down, and we got him. Port buffs out. His port's already down because as a Warlock, you can set your portal before the match starts and it'll still function afterwards. I know as a monk, it didn't used to work that way last in BFA. I don't know if that's changed for monks now, but that was something I had to learn as a lock, that you could set your port before the arena. Yeah, so
was like,
we basically just got set up. That's all.
He was this was a guy from one of his RPG groups, and this guy's like full elite gear. Well, not his RPG groups, but he knows him. Full elite gear, unholy DK, and bro, I didn't do anything. I just killed him.
Okay, so gets up and up. We're verse sort of Amir, like but it's an affliction lock instead of a demo lock. Generally, I want to say the demo lock is a bit favored, but I think the affliction lock can put up a really good fight to where it's almost a 50-50. It's maybe like 52-48 or something if the lock plays really well. And what I mean by that is just hiding behind the pillar, banishing the pet, killing the pet, stuff like that. I don't want to give the secrets away to counter Demon Lock, but there they are. So we're both walking out. In this matchup, I want my Warlock to be tanking their Warlock. Okay? Because he can reflect UAs, he has the kick, he has the pet stun, he has like all the ways to stop UA, while I have like one stun that is going to DR hit stun, and then a fear which I don't really want to risk running into the Warlock to try and use to stop a UA. One great thing in this matchup that a Holy Priest has versus a UA versus an Affliction lock is that they can fade. This thing stupid bar keeps popping up. Wonder if I can move it, because I'm trying to hover over my abilities, but I can't. But as you can see down there, with Greater Fade on F1, you can Greater Fade and then Dispel, and you won't receive any of the negative effects of Dispelling the UA. Okay, so let's see what happens here. So hopefully I don't go in face tank.
What am I doing? I should probably get my K down. I didn't run Reflect. I just...
Okay, so we found out that my Warlock is not running Reflect here like he should be, which is a bit of a hindrance for sure, but still doable. They're putting up a couple dots. I'm putting up my dot. My Warlock has put out its Doom. So we're just dotting up, you know, tickling each other to begin with.
Okay.
Okay, so why do I stun the Priest here? Let's go back a little bit.
I didn't run Reflect. I just woke up. Okay.
Putting dots out. I stun the Priest.
Okay. Should be okay. He's gonna fear. I'm gonna run.
So I'm actually in a bad position here, I think. I will his Howl of Terror. These should be over here. I think I have moved them over there. Just, I had recently downloaded this global cooldown tracker.
I think it kicked out. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I faded here, too.
He's gonna fear. I'm gonna run.
Here's... And I think I fade to try and avoid the UA, I think. Which I do. Oh, he kicked it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I didn't need a fade. He stuns the lock. I'm running back because I don't have fade. I don't have will. I need to just stay far back.
Confuse me.
Like I said before, getting out some damage. Spell the UA because I'm high health and I want him.
Putting tongues on him.
Basically, the ideal. So the ideal is that the Warlock is working the whole game to try and get UAs out while not getting them. Obviously, we've kind of failed in that respect here. I ate a UA that I shouldn't have. I should probably walk behind in the room here to get around to my partner. But I don't think it's too bad. The damage is kind of fluff anyways, and I'll probably dispel myself here. Yep.
Okay, tiring out.
Okay, so my lock lets me know he's getting his Tyrant out, which is his main source of burst damage. So hopefully I'm going in here to help him pressure. Heal up a bit. Get the hots out. Trying to go in. Pop Apotheosis so I can reset my stun because it was like, what, 18 seconds left there. So I'm going to stun here. Yep. Then I'm going to go in for a fear, hopefully. Which, it was a DR stun. Unfortunate. Must have been DR'd by Shadow Fury or Grimoire Felguard. Lock has his Dark Souls out here, so ideally I would... Well, I think ideally I would fear the Priest and Purge. Fear, nice. And then Shadow or Pain. Does not seem ideal. Let's go back. I mean, it's max damage. I already had a Shadow or Pain though, so it definitely... So Shadow or Pain, Fear. And then instead of purging, I make the mistake of Shadow or Paining again. Which is totally a fail. Okay. Get a bit of heals out. I could have casted Holy Fire or Mind Games, but no stun to lock him down, so he would just line it, and he has Curse of Tongues on him, so he's not slowed. So no real way I would finish that cast. Serenity to top myself there. He reflects. I finally purge.
Reflected without kicking.
I dispel too early. Well, what happened there? I faded to dispel, but I think I purged and canceled it. So I fade here, and then purged. So, as we can see, I'm making multiple mistakes here.
Reflected for that pick
Out in the
damage, bro.
open, getting mind games, almost
Fear.
dying.
Fear.
No battle master, super low health, feared, in major trouble. Jeez, what a mess of a game to start things out. Okay, but he gets a fear, and the lock trinketed, and then he fears again. So my lock is really saving me here.
Hpriest.
I still got... Oh no, this is my angel wings. So big heal there.
Actually, I'm just gonna put slow.
Catch up,
So I
get
can
a holy
just-
fire out. Mind games for big damn.
Hpriest.
I think the lock probably had reflect there, but
Here's me.
it's getting damage out, healing. Cancel the holy fire, he runs line of sight. I'll have a stun soon.
Yep.
Stun the mind control, holy fire,
Hpriest.
I death him. I get U8 here with the stun. Really close. Partner tries to Shadow Fury, and it's close here, but as you can see, the lock and priest are just out of range of that.
Banished Darkler. Darkler's banished. Take you
Fade
out.
MD. Did we both have UA? Let's go back. Yeah, we did. His was almost out. But
Darkler's banished.
it seemed like a decent spot to MD there, because they were all stacked up, so I can get a friendly buff off of the enemies, and they got both UAs off.
GG.
So I'm here.
MC on me.
Purge my teammate out of MC there. Keeping dots up. Dotting. Excessively dotting. So that's something I'll have to work on. Making sure I don't waste my Shadow Word pans. I almost kill him in the mind control here.
Stun you.
I get kicked. Trying to get away from the lock a bit. Stop the mind games with the stun of my own. Oh, he's so close there. Okay, and he does die. So, pretty sketchy game on my behalf, not gonna lie. But, teammate saved me in the time of need.
It was a really janky game for me.
And as my teammate says, it was a janky game for him too.
Didn't have reflect. It feels so bad. Oh, he's back.
And as you can see, he actually had the thing to survive there, so he didn't really die.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this guy. He didn't take gate. I'm gonna flashcraft. On the warlock.
Refresh my dot.
It's on that one.
Apotheosis for stun. Oh.
Okay.
So we stack a stun.
Slow cast on him.
Kind of a lack of communication on our part. But it was a good time to stun, so we thought alike there. Getting the stun out. Hopefully I stun priest. Oh, he got me first. If I stun the priest there, oof, good stuff.
Call this guy.
I still should have
Okay.
stunned there instead of doing this divine hymn.
Can't stop my games. Okay, priest. Slow the warlock. Get the warlock.
Top myself. Hopefully I cast a little like flash. Ooh, double serenity. So
Yeah.
another misplay. Massive misplays here, back and forth.
Kick him.
But this is why I'm doing this, so I can see my own play and learn from it. This was like what, 11 days back now, but not like I've improved an insane amount. Decent fear there, I think, actually. So I guess there was no dots to dispel, but I fade in for the fear here. Holy fire, Shadow of Death, solo,
Get out.
purge, and he dies. Okay, so solid game there. Going for 2.1 on the lock. He wins and goes up the 11 rating. That'll be the end of this one, so we'll go from there. This will be the next match we're queuing up for. Oh, nice. So I'm actually moving the... I moved these around here. I was gonna say, I thought I moved my stuff a little bit, at least. Because all the global cooldowns were just going up in the middle of the screen. Glad to see that I'm actually fixing this right here. Proof that it happened. It's honestly pretty funny to me because I figured maybe all of these matches would be just with the global cooldowns all scattered. Okay, so here we are. No buff out yet, but it's because I'm setting up here. Locke has Hellstones. Hopefully he's getting a pet out soon. Out of all the classes, I believe Warlock has the most setup of anything. Ugh, so annoying.
Yeah. You need to get 2100 back so you can buy the rest of your pieces. You need to upgrade a couple pieces.
I don't know what I'm looking at here. The pieces I can upgrade. Yeah, so we got however much we could here. Just shielding up, got all the hots out for when he pushes in, hopefully. Or in case the monk comes out. Costs a bit of mana, but I like to try and start out with like as many preemptive global cooldowns spent as you can. Because the early global cooldowns in a match are actually just so important, I think. You need that momentum. So any little advantage, power word shield for 5k bonus health is pretty big. The fleshcraft beforehand, stuff like that, you know. So I decided to stun here because like I'm somewhat worried about him. Probably not the ideal stun, like maybe I could stun right as he leg swept. But just getting damage out. He has the disorient. Looks to want to go in for a fear.
Coiling out.
I probably could have faded it. I guess I apotheosis to restun him. He fears anyway, so kind of a waste.
Oh, big crit on it.
Too early. Tyrant's doing big dam. I should PI here. Like I'm terrible at casting PI. Not gonna lie. I've gotten way better at it actually, but it's a struggle for me to remember to cast that. So I probably didn't even cast it last game, to be honest.
Big damage on him. You can't miss.
Yeah.
Kick it.
So I like faded too early there. He just bursted me, so I battle mastered because is all his cooldowns is when clones, karma, weapons of order. Like this guy's putting everything into me right now. I didn't grab a hellstone, so already that's a fail too.
Fear priest.
And now my add-ons are acting up. So on top of the monk doing everything he can to me, the game is also messing with me. Brilliant. And I don't have a hellstone, which is a huge heal. So that's annoying. Gotta click ignore. Can't have that on the screen. 20 seconds left. I'm nowhere near gate. Mind games is coming. I don't have fade. I don't have battle master. Probably have desperate prayer still. GA's up. No apotheosis. One charge of serenity with a 44-second cooldown on the others. It's looking pretty dire here. Only thing I have is fear, so hopefully I probably use that soon.
Fear monk.
Oh, almost die here. How low? 5k health.
Fear monk.
With mind games up. Dispel that. Monk is feared. How do I even live here? Desperate prayer. Serenity.
No, stun monk. Stun monk. Fear priest.
Jeez. Oh,
Priest is low.
what a sketchy position. I was like one. So again, completely saved by my lock. Making bad plays. No hellstone. No PI. Sheesh. But recovered here.
Big slow on the priest.
Clones are gone. Sven's about to be gone. No weapons order. He reclones.
Yeah,
Gate the ring of peace, which is pretty good. Rooted behind here, away from the priest. The priest is a lot of danger to me. So, just versus a monk with clones, it's alright. Adore shadows away. Decent. I should just be casting heal here, to be honest.
Coil out of that. Fear priest. Coil the monk.
Kind of walking into... Well... Walking towards my my lock friend for help a bit there. Quote was good. I stun out, get a mind games, holy fire, reflects, dispel that, or diffuses.
Good priest. Stun that.
Good stun on the Fist of Fury. Divine him. Ramp up a bit of healing. Cancelled it to stop his kick. I want to get away from the priest here. He's gonna have mind games. Yeah. I dispel and he kicks it. Good stuff. We love to see it. I'm trying to help finish off the priest here. Close, he fades. So I'm missing a couple globals here that I should be using, like Renew and then Power Word Fortitude while I'm running here. I click myself for some reason. I don't know.
You cast me.
Grip out of the stun. So, as a healer Demo lock, when people are hiding behind the pillar like this, I think the best is a pincer move where one person's on both sides. I don't know what I'm doing here. Negate.
Yeah. I lost a bit of pressure. It's alright.
Oh, I asked him for hellstones. I remember. I was like, I need hellstones. Give me some. And he's like, what? I'm like, drop me hellstone. Alright, so get the hellstone there.
Torrent's out here.
Trying to heal the pet a bit. That was probably what I was trying to click earlier. I should have a key bind to target the pet, but I just click it. It's bad, but should probably stun the Fist of Fury there, to be honest.
Stun.
But generally, Lock is gonna want to stun. Demo Lock will want to stun the target he's on because pet is all finicky, and it's just most consistent for the pet to stun whatever target he's on. Otherwise, bad things are known to happen. So get the dots out. I did PI somewhere, so that's good.
Coiling. Big slow.
Coil. Oh, we stack our CC there, so could have easily been a kill.
You're getting pumped by my torrent.
If we didn't stack that. He had no trinket either. Decent fear there. Right as the tiger came out.
Fearing the monk. The monk again. On the monk.
Okay, so it's all cooldowns again, but this time I do have fade still. Getting distance from the monk. Fade here. I think I faded its karma there. Yeah, I faded his karma, so get wrecked.
Stun the monk.
And he stuns out. Adore shadows away. Target him. Holy fire. He pre-diffuses. Smite, getting the stun back. Instantly stun him.
I can't. Can you fear?
Could not fear. So we're in a great position here. Monk just used all his cooldowns. I faded his karma. We're just looking to wrap this game up at this point. So, as you can see, like I said, we're on opposite sides of the pillar, pincering the enemies. It's doing damage here. I'm out in the open, so if the monk wants to go to me, my lock can hit him.
Big damage on this monk.
I dispelled mind games.
Drain the priest. Okay. Big slow on the priest.
Oh, nice. So I went. He gets a fear, and I just tried to damage out. Not the best position. So, and this guy also has a legendary to come back to life. So, hopefully I saw that, and I'm like, okay, we don't win yet. We got to keep playing.
And him.
So I'm just kiting around, like in range of my lock. He's off to the side here, but he's in range of the monk, so he can cast stuff on him.
Big holy fire. I'm stunned.
Stun him. Bit of trouble. A hellstone because I'm low.
Fear the monk. Coil the priest.
Nice. So partner saves me. I door shadows away.
Big slow on the monk.
tried to fade a stun
Can't stop
there.
games.
Got mind games, so that
Hpriest.
hurts. But
Are
I'm
you
behind the
okay?
pillar. Can't do more.
Yeah, stun this guy off you.
Nice. Got a
Oh,
stun.
fuck.
I perch MC off.
Fearing
He's
again.
fearing to peel for me. I'm just trying to get away from the monk as far as I
I'm gonna
can.
now here in a second. Kick holy fire.
I should be feathering here at some point,
Priest.
but got the apotheosis. I can stun whenever.
Turn
As soon
out.
as fade's over. Yep, there it is. Nice.
Yeah, I'll stun the monk in 1
Love to
second.
see it.
Stun
I should be
monk.
casting
Big damage.
here. I'm like trying to run in for a fear, I think. Okay, get the fear. Karma already. So I'm just healing. Staying out in the open, so my lock can hit.
He's gonna take a lot of damage here.
All the cooldowns coming in, and not looking good on my part. All I have is fade, and not much else.
Kick the coil.
Everything else is down.
Pin the monk. Still on him.
Trying to get away here. Feathering. Monk is low.
Guys.
Oh!
Pin the priest.
Took me a little bit to death him there. I should death him earlier. But 2 killing blows. I killed the priest and the monk, even though the priest lived. So we pull out that one, despite multiple mistakes. Pretty good match. Okay, so partners at 2086 rating, which means
Dude, what is
it's
that
only like 2 wins away. We're a bit lower than MMR than his,
Why have we wished?
so he's not getting like maximum rating per win. But we pulled out that win. Had some good plays, had some bad. All right, so next match.
You got him, bro. Yeah.
All right, so it's in here. Okay, so Ret Druid. Demolock. Okay, so last matchup was pretty good for us. Like as a Demolock facing any melee, I think the lock is kind of advantaged overall versus any melee healer. Double hybrid is actually a really tough comp for Demolock to face. So, fighting a Rested Druid Ret, nice matchup. The Ret can globalize, especially me, but also the lock if they do it right. Like their burst is just so high, they can burst through the Demolock's tankiness. But with good kiting and proper cooldown responses, pretty favored matchup for us. So, kind of skip through the starter area. So, obviously I'm saying something here, if you can hear the background, but who knows what it is. Alright, so we're here. I'm getting up renews to prep. Paramending. So, we got all our stuff up.
I'm running weakness.
I'm just walking in, no mount. I don't know, that's what I like to do. Mount's better. But just getting opposite sides here. So we can get the pressure. Stun that guy. Hopefully I'll fear out, which I do. Holy fire, we're getting big damn, getting ready to MD. I canceled it a bit early. Because I wasn't sure he was going to MD since he was like, he was going to bubble. He could have used like Battle Master there and not bubbled. So I was a bit slow to react on that. Like if I kept through with the first cast, right? Yeah, that let's go back. There's an art form to predicting the Mass Dispel on the bubble. So a Holy Fire, he's getting low. Not quite in death range. So I'm like, okay, cast the MD. Cancelled. But then he bubbles anyway. Cancelled the second one. But the first one, I think, if I let it go through, it would have got his bubble almost perfectly. Then maybe we could have killed. If I like MD'd into Apotheosis into Restun, maybe we win right there. But things are looking great. I'm getting too close here, to be honest. I should still be back around here. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I faded in to bait the Hodge and got it. That's crazy.
Got weakness on him.
Now I'm standing on gate so I can get away if I get in trouble, because while this guy is bubbled, he still has all his offensive cooldowns, and that can literally kill me in 3 globals. So, everything to be safe. Feather my partner, but
Alright, feed the druid.
turns back around, getting out damage,
Can't port yet.
keeping dots up.
There we go.
I'm stunned here.
Port now.
It's holy fire. This is like maybe where I'd MC, but MC bugs out, and so
That's right, port.
I just never use it.
That's right, port. I'm in Africa. I got my speed boost too.
Ret's wings, and we're just kiting away from it because we don't want to die.
Hearing.
Keeping the Shadow of Pain up.
Hearing again.
Surprised he didn't stun me there.
Trying
Going
to
in, I see the Final Reckoning, so I'm like
Use
trying to
this
push
thing.
in for more heals.
Stun. He's not using this at all. He's running completely away.
Oh, so close on the mind games there.
I'm just gonna do this. Slow him.
Not that it would have been very
Pretty
useful.
big slow him actually.
So I get off the Adaptive Storm, which not a big deal versus going for the Fear. Decent setup here.
This many bolt.
Decimating Bolt's nice. Ramps up for big damage. I get Hodge. It kind of hurts. Could have faded that. Would have been big brain.
Kick regrowth.
Gets a kick on the regrowth, which is good. Okay, so Ret has 6-second wings here, which he could kill in. Let's see what happens here. Lock reacts, instantly ports out. I'm trying to get away. I'm like, get away.
Lines.
I would ideally. Yeah, so I was just perching hots off there. Getting mind games on the hots. Okay, crit, nice. So I renew first, and then Prayer of Mending. I don't think the Cardinal Mending gets affected, but
he kicks me, which is fine.
maybe I should just Prayer of Mending first. I'm just getting my stun back here.
It's fine. I'll coil.
Alright, so I guess I PI'd my partner back a little bit. So let's see right here. I PI him right now to kind of like ramp up, I guess. He probably called for it, and that's why I gave it to him.
Me, which is fine.
And I get stunned. So if I was farther and I like faded that, also would be good.
It's fine. I'll coil.
Final Reckonings. This is a bit of danger here.
Into a stun.
So I trinket that one. We stack our stun again, which is a bit of a fail. If I stun the healer, way better.
Slow him.
Oh, but he dies anyway. Oh no. The Chastise stun also does damage. So that's why it's like 2.5k from the Chastise there. Let's see. That's a decent bit of damage. That can crit too, so.
Stun him.
It's like debatable as to whether I should stun there or he should stun the healer. Because the pet could reach a healer to stun there, so. Alright, so we won that. No, we just need one more win, and partner will hit our desired 2.1 rating. So there were a few things here, of course, like I want to purge more, stay farther from the paladin, try to fade more of his hodges. I faded one, which was good, but it was pretty obvious, and he shouldn't have hodged me there when he did into the fade. But overall, decent game. Played it alright. Locke played it pretty well, avoided damage, didn't die, coiled on the Final Reckoning, stuff like that. So we ended up winning pretty easily. Not much danger throughout. Alright, next game. So, waiting for the partner to load out. Queue up. Okay, let's skip forward here. See if we can. Okay. Insta-pop.
Either of us plays. What?
Nice. So, we're back versus another Affliction lock, Holy Priest. Ooh, woo, tiger. Ooh.
Let's go about it. What should we do? So you think our main comp? Yep. With the one-shots back.
Alright, so here I guess we're just like talking about threes we're gonna play after or something.
I think this is my 2100 game. Go reflect.
Okay, so as I mentioned in the previous one I watched, this is sort of an advantageous matchup for us, but not ideal. So we'll see if I play it any better if I'm warmed up compared to the first match.
And I'm going gate across because they can play.
So I'm going up to get the high ground. So it's the lock. He's pushing in. He wants to gate. I stop his gate.
It's alright.
He kicked, so it'd be better for him to kick. But I wasn't sure.
Stun that. No, can't. Okay, I'm
Right.
kicked.
So I walked in, get mind games, fade dispel. It's alright, you know, decent trade. Don't get baited by his fear. I fear the
My
UA,
pet speed. Just can't stop that.
and it gets his trinket, so pretty good, I'd say.
It's all cool.
Not a deal. I should be purging here as I run back because he has power infusion,
Hpriest.
but I'm just like, get me out of here.
Banish darkly. I can't actually stun. On the wall and
Then I get stunned while he's coiled. This is trouble. Under half health, Malefic Rapture, Dark Soul coming in. Locks in the stun coil.
get a banish on this darkly.
Low health. Serenity to full. Because I guardianed Serenity.
Kick rush, kick fear.
So flash heal. Divine him. Just ramping some heals. Trying to keep myself up. I think I juked his kick. Or did he kick my partner? Looks like the kick on me here, right? This thing. Let's check this out. Pausing. Lock is here. Oh, okay. So he's kicked right now on Shadow. So right should be now. I think I just canceled my Divine Him in time. I still can't tell if he's kicking me here. Yeah, he must have. That's the kick animation.
Stun him.
So barely juked his kick there. Getting a bit of damage. Just keeping dots up. Clicking the target there, even though I have targeting macros. So kind of weak.
Flex UA. I didn't hear cancel. Kicked it. He cancelled it. I missed the coil, it just came out a bit late.
Okay. So I dispel UA there, like as the stun is coming up. It's probably gonna get mind games. UA'd again. Could be worse. You know, whatever. We're alive.
Playing bot. Let's play bot.
So I'm trying not to get UA'd here. So I'm just running, lining the lock best I can.
Okay.
Fear him.
I'm feared. Kick him.
Probably thought about trinketing there.
I'll get a gate for you. Getting a gate for you.
Now I'm just trying to get back away from the lock so he doesn't pressure me. Like I said in the first game again, I want my lock to be tanking here, so I'm just trying to get away. And I think we were debating like where we should be positioned here, and then as you heard, he's like, oh, we should play downstairs. I'm like, okay, we'll play on the big pillar.
Reflecting.
So we got a UA, not the biggest thing. Probably dispel here. No?
Coil on this guy.
like waddling around.
Tyrant out.
Late dispel his thing. A PI just for Tyrant to hit a little more if you can.
Flash card thing. He ports up. It's fine.
So all the Tyrant did was really push him back, which it's fine. Symbol of hope for a bit of mana. I don't have any water at this point.
So you can't. Yeah. Ah, okay.
Okay, so he trinkets the stun to kick the mind games. Fine. Get feared, UA. Bit of trouble for me here. Priest will probably mind games. They're popping everything. I fade, dispel, run away, get to the gate, take the gate up. Yep, sure. I'm out, you know. Sure, he can pour it up here, but their main go has already been countered.
Fearing.
And I still have trinket.
Good Priest.
So we're looking good.
Priest a bit down here.
Priest will have trinket soon. He like will to fear.
Into a fear.
I'm just still trying to line. Yeah. I probably fear too early there, but stuns. Oh, do I stun Priest? There we go. Lock is low. Walls reflects.
Reflect UA maybe, no.
Divine him to ramp up heals a bit. Just something to do while I'm line of sight.
Fearing him. Not drain.
Oh no. Oh, I dispelled fear, huh? Okay, so just staying alive, trying to avoid the lock. Mind games, it's alright. Just don't heal. Wait for UA and then dispel. Good stuff.
Fearing him.
I'm trying to get back again because this is like where we agreed is better for us. So I'm like, okay, I'll run over here when I'm in trouble. Going back and forth, trying to avoid the lock. Major damage here, so it's good.
Alright.
You howl a tear there.
Fearing Priest. Full fear Priest.
Nice. So full fear, trying to get damage out. He reflects.
Banish my tyrant. Fearing Priest again.
Super low health though.
Fearing Priest.
Trying to keep us topped. Stay alive and deal damage. That's my motto for how to win with a Demo lock as a healer. Step 1, stay alive. Step 2, deal damage.
What's the howl?
And then you win.
Kickstun that.
Gets a little bit trickier versus like double hybrid comps and stuff, but I can tell obviously he wants to go in for something, so I'm pulling back as far as I can, but he still comes in for the fear. Hopefully I'm purging, which I am. Got PI, get Dark Soul. Still alive, GA on myself, so I'm okay. Can't get his UA, like, or mind games is too much. I'm on the other side because I'm like predicting they're gonna run away, right?
Over there.
I don't want to be here to pressure him.
Stop the drink.
But I also don't want to die, so I was staying behind the pillar.
Stun that.
Fade dispel the UA. He fades, thinking I was gonna fear, but I already did. Or maybe he faded something from a lock.
Hitting Priest. Kick door.
So let's stop here. 5 minutes in. We're looking pretty even, but this is where I think we really like at this level of dampening, the Demo lock pressure really starts to kick in, because Demo lock has a small mortal strike effect and it just deals like a good amount of unavoidable damage ish, kind of. You don't have roots.
Yeah, I'm fine.
So
okay?
We're in a bit of trouble here, but I'm trying to stabilize this, hopefully.
I'm feared.
I'm stunned.
My everything's feared.
This is a little spooky here, not gonna lie. Really spooky.
I feared the dark there.
So, I dispelled. We're both mega low health.
Okay. I'll pour it after this kick. I'm just keep right now.
But Apotheosis comes up. I'm back. It's actually a big play right here. This is my lock support. Like, look back here. We're both. I'm sub 15k health. He's sub 15k health. They're both full health. Major trouble here. Like, we're trying to recover and just stay alive. And I'm at this point, I'm like, where's your port? Where's your port?
Drain Priest. That's over there. I'll lock off.
And he says, it's over there. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess that means I'll guess it's this one. because, you know, maybe it was up here, because that's a common place. But since we agreed upon this earlier, I was like, all right, I'm hoping this is yours.
Yeah, I poured up.
I asked him where it was, and I run back over here. Got the apotheosis up. Big heal.
I'm gonna get a tower now.
Like, it's still trouble for us. He's coming in. Fears us both.
So, I'm feared, actually. Fuck.
I should have faded and dispelled.
Stunning.
So, 30 seconds before you thought the position was bad, this is even worse. The only thing I have here is Guardian Angel. I'm stunned. No trinket. Locke is 10k health. All he has is wall. Holy Fire incoming. Like, Grimoire fell guarded this guy. So we're ramping a bit, but we're like dead here. I give GA to my Warlock because I'm like, he has to stay alive first. And I can fade out of this.
I'm rolling for this time.
So I get out of the stun. We're both 12k health. He walls for the timer, which is really good to not get kicked, even though he doesn't have kick yet.
Alright.
I fade nothing just because I'm like panicked at this point, trying to get out of here. I'm sure.
Be damage here on this Warlock. Just go.
Get a heal with the end of the apotheosis. Mind games, kill him. Says big damage. So let's see how much health did the Warlock have here. The Warlock has 2/3 health.
I'm rolling for this tyrant.
And he gets Guardian Angel right now.
Be damage here on this
Run
Warlock.
out. Heal up. Get the mind games. His tyrant must have been slapping hard there. Because he proc GA and then a mind games.
Nice.
So, really sketchy position, but we turn it around and end up winning, and that was a 2.1. So, as you saw, we played like, 4 games, and got my friend as 2100.
Yeah, I thought we're not stabilizing there, we're just gonna kill him.
Get his duelist on a second lock, and, you know, that was it. So, at the time, I was just like, I want to record these, look back at them later. So here I am, have looked at them. Hopefully I learned a few things, like I need to purge more, not overlap my Shadow Word Pain. And hopefully anyone who watched this might have learned a few things about the comp, or, you know, what kind of potential it has. You know, just a few general things you might have picked up here or there. But that was it for this. I just wanted to look back through these arenas as I had planned. So I really appreciate you spending your time with me, and have a good one.